You know, I really wish that they played the Pink Floyd song Time in this movie. It just makes sense to play it. But someone sang Wish You Were Here from Pink Floyd, so I guess I'm okay. Boyhood. So Boyhood stars Ellar Coltrane, Patricia Arquette, Ethan Hawke, and Lorelei Linklater, and is directed by Richard Linklater. The film follows Mason, who at the start is 6 years old, but at the end, and it follows him all for 12 years, all up until he leaves for college, and it shows his family and him as they grow together. So my expectations for Boyhood were sky high. It was actually my most anticipated movie of the whole year. Any other movie I'm fine with seeing, but Boyhood was the movie that I absolutely could not wait to see. This movie not only exceeded my expectations, not only is the best film of the year, it's one of the best films that I've ever seen. This movie is incredible. So starting off with the positives, the acting by everyone is just fantastic. I don't think there's even a standout because everyone just gives such an equally great performance. There's no one that gives a bad performance. Ellar Coltrane, starting from the beginning, he's great in the movie. He's very, very natural with everything that he's given by the script by Richard Linklater. Patricia Arquette is very great in this movie too. She gives a lot of emotional scenes. Ethan Hawke, he gives a lot of great, funny lines. And Lorelei Linklater, she's also very, very funny. She's probably the person that surprised me the most because I don't think that she starred in a lot of other things, and I think that she was the perfect choice to play Samantha, the little girl who grows up in the movie as well. I think that she was the perfect choice because even in the beginning, she is absolutely hysterical. The direction by Richard Linklater is very natural, but also very, very nice. The cinematography is great, and the thing that I liked a lot in this movie was how I could tell, at least, you could see how Richard Linklater matured as a director, and I think that was very interesting to see. I think he became a lot more confident in the movie, even though with this concept he had to be very confident even already. I could see him maybe being nominated for Best Director because his direction is so nice. It's so heartfelt, it's so natural, and I think it's one of the best directed movies of the year. Also, the screenplay by Richard Linklater is very funny. It's also very dramatic, it's very heartfelt. It's probably the best screenplay of the year so far. I don't see anything else beating it because not only are all the characters so likable, well, not all the characters, because there are some that are pretty big jerks, I would say, but the main characters are so likable. They're so down to earth. They're so realistic. You feel like you know them. The dialogue is also funny. It's great to listen to, and I think that it's gonna be hard to beat come Oscar time. And all of these three things, the acting, directing, and screenplay, I think all of those blend seamlessly. So if you guys didn't know, this film was shot over 12 years consecutively. They came back every year around the summertime, and they filmed for a couple days over and over for 12 years as they naturally showed the boy growing up. And I think that is just such an interesting and impressive and highly ambitious concept that worked so well in this movie. But it's not just interesting to see the boy grow up, it's interesting to see the girl grow up, it's interesting to see the parents grow up as well, and see them mature, emotions, and them as people grow. The soundtrack in this movie is amazing. All the soundtrack choices, all of them mark time. They bring you back to that time in your life if you were alive, and at the end there's one song choice that is shown in the trailer. It's called Hero by Family of the Year. It's perfect, it's used so perfectly, and I am not going to lie, that scene where that song is played, it made me cry. I will not lie to you guys. Yeah, it just hit me that I had watched a boy grow up in front of my eyes for almost 3 hours, and he was leaving for college, and that song and that scene hit me and I cried. Yeah, it has such a great emotional core to it, and I think that was needed for this movie because this movie it's a perfect coming of age movie, and I loved every second of it. When it was ending, I didn't want it to end. It actually made me sad that it was ending because I didn't want to say goodbye to these characters. I just loved them so much, I didn't want to say goodbye to them. So Boyhood, it was my most anticipated movie of the year. It exceeded my expectations. It is amazing. It is something that needs to be seen. It is such an impressive movie. Technically, it is an amazing movie, but at the core, with all the emotion and characters and everything else, it makes it even better. I am going to give it a 10 out of 10. This is a remarkable, groundbreaking movie, and I recommend all of you guys to see it. This is an amazing movie. So I'm in a hotel right now, and I'm swiveling in a chair. Ow, ow. Okay, yeah, I didn't realize I was that close to the wall. If you enjoyed this review, please comment, rate, and subscribe. As always, I'm Hawke Boy 15. Bye.